Hello, hello, hello. It is Umitencho back with another drawing video. So as you can see, we're doing Growlithe, Amanda Waller, Arcanine, and Isane Kotetsu. I went ahead and made my schedule for the month just to go ahead and get it out of the way. Looks like when I get done with it, I will be. Let me check right now. I will be done with checking. I will be up to Gadabra, so that's gonna be fun. I went out to the garden while I was, I went to took a break from the drawing and whatnot. I went out to the garden and I, watered and stuff, and I noticed something weird had happened. And the weird thing that happened was the lime pot was pulled. It was flooding. I was expecting it to drain out, and then I always put a little bit of water in there. And so I never really suspected something was wrong, because I'm like, I don't put enough for me to see it run to the bottom anyway, run out the pot. So I went ahead and pulled it. Put a lot of water in this time, because I'm just like, well, it's now going into its second year of life. It's been 1 year since it first sprouted. And I'm just like, why is it pulling like there's no exit? So I picked it up and I felt the bottom, and I'm just like, oh my goodness, I did not pop out the bottoms. And you have to realize that for citrus trees in general, especially for lime trees, they like well draining soil. So if the root gets to that water level, basically I can kill the tree with root rot, basically. Constantly keeping it in water, and it likes wet but well drained soil. So I'm gonna have it, I'm potentially about to kill the thing. So I went and put holes in it, and a massive amount of water just came flooding out of the sucker as I put holes in it. It wasn't that much effort to put the holes. I just plopped it back up on the I just popped it up on the table, pulled it a little bit, and then used a screwdriver in my thighs and just pushed into the hole. And then I found out with the last two, at a certain angle, it just popped through easily. So yeah, so I'm glad I caught that mistake early. So I'm gonna be increasing my watering of it. So if I want to, I want to induce more growth. So, and this for the weather is something else. Like last week it was cold, and then today it was hot. I want to say hot, but it was just like, this is warm. So that happened. So I like how all four of them turned out. These are going to definitely go. All four are going to go on the featured section. So that's for sure. Yep. Looking at it now. I need to go to the grocery store and get some rice. I found I was able to get a package of rice, like 5 pounds of rice, for like less than $1, for like 80 cents. I need to go deal with that. I really do. I'm also glad that I got these pencils. I know I've been talking about them a lot, but I think they make a world of a difference. They make a world. I remember my hand would, when I just use a regular number 2 pencil, my hand would hurt because I had to put so much pressure to get it to half that type of deep darkness and whatnot. So I'm quite happy I switched over. So I am speaking of materials, I have been looking into for the paintings, for those who go onto the my DeviantArt page and check that stuff out. Acrylic is very terrible at blending, and it's my fault because I looked at the bottle, and the problem is that acrylic art is already terrible for blending. And then I just happen to have purchased a particular brand that is quick drying, so it's very good if you want contrast, if you want sharp contrast in your paintings. But if you want like this beautiful blend and transition of colors, you're gonna be mixing all day to you know, as opposed to, you know, it's a mess. So I'm gonna look into get some oil or something, or at least a material that is more conducive of not drying so fast, or is well known for good for blends or whatnot. What I have been doing is I've been mixing. I won't say mixing, but I always dip my paint brushes in a mixture of water and vinegar, and apparently vinegar breaks up the paint and whatnot. Keeps it going for a little while. I don't want to say the term because it kind of goes with that, you know, type of whatever you want to call it. So connotation for today's society. What else? Yeah. Also, I saw some metallic paints. I've been thinking about getting it. They're so expensive, and I don't make any money, so I need to go. I might just go ahead and, even though I don't have the printer scanner yet, I might go ahead and at least start putting up prices up, and then, you know, putting prices up, and then all that other extra stuff. So that is that. Looking at when I did this Arcanine, I was shocked with the face. I'm just like, it's like he's wearing a mask, and I didn't realize just how involved his black stripes are as well. I was a little shocked. I had to redo his mane a lot of times. That was the one for this one. This was the challenge. Was the mane, starting with I would say the bottom left. I redid many times over, as you may have saw, or maybe I just made the video too fast and you didn't see me redraw it 1,000 times. But overall, it was fun, quite frankly. Another thing I noticed is I've gotten much better in terms of how long it takes me to draw this stuff. I've noticed it's between, you know, it used to be like, when I started out, it was maybe an hour and a half to 2 hours. In terms of raw footage, obviously this is not like a hour, you know, 10-hour video or whatever. But in terms of like just real time drawing, it used to take me like an hour and a half. And I think for this video, you know, where I'm particularly, I like this batch. I didn't like the, what do you call it, the Mr. Marvel. I did do a painting version that you can see on the deviant art that I'm much more proud of, but it took me basically from an hour anywhere, for basically 40 minutes to an hour, and I feel like I've done more on this one. For me, I've noticed I'm weak on the bleach drawing style, so I'm glad how Isane turned out this time around. Very happy. I know I did the painting of Uhana. I'm thinking I might do a painting, because I think my next bleach video, when I get it up, I'm gonna speculate about Aizen's Bankai and all that other stuff. So look for that one to come out sometime between this season and the next. I think the next video I want to come out in terms of like anime speculation is going to be Majin Buu, because as you can all see, I got every canon form or franchise form out that has an official design. So I'm still debating if I'm going to do the one from the Shin Budokai Another Road. They exist, they just use Super Blue's model and say, oh, he's got these characters absorbed. It's like, oh, okay, you could at least draw them out. So thank you for stopping by. Comment, like, subscribe. If you want to contact me through the Deviant Art, which is in the video description. This is Umitencho. Have a great and wonderful week.